Hey, how y'all doing? Thanks. Woo. Girl, where you been? Woo. What it do? What it do? What it do? On TV about the fame. So listen, I told y'all I was gonna come on back with some stuff tonight. So I haven't listened to Court today, nor have I listened to the interview with MIAJAYE. My girl MIAJAYE. On the Breakfast Club this morning. That's what she was in New York for. Styling and profiling. Black man deserve to grow old. And I wish my nigga was here. Yeah. This was our season. Hello. So I'm going to listen to that while y'all watching it. And I'm going to give a little commentary along the way. Then tomorrow is Friday. I'm going to show y'all some dots that was connected. But I want to hear what happened to court today. Because, let me tell you something. When I saw they was in court together, I stopped. I said, hold it. Hold my mule. Baby boom. Because this is the first time that they done been like standing as free men. But somebody, now this is just my observation. Somebody done beat some sense or beat the shit out of, or somebody done. Does it look like he done been at a battle shelter to y'all? Woo. Was he hiding out in Oak Haven when they shot that? Somebody done put his feet and toes on Quette. Have Unc them got a hold of that ass? He had to fight his way out, huh? He didn't look a little fluffy lip, fluffy eye. Kamisha, what you done to your nigga? Your secret baby daddy, D-Money daddy, on the cool, huh? Y'all, something ain't right. He ain't look right. The last time he was in court, I'm gonna have to look at it, y'all, with y'all, because what I saw when he was coming to the mic, next to the mic, we have Orange Mound Quette. I was like, what? What is this? Huh? He not liking this lady. He can't smooth her over. I don't know, y'all. I ain't see it, so I don't know what's coming. I ain't want to hear what nobody had to say. Nah, I wanted to be my honest take and view on it. Huh? Hello? He ain't look right though, y'all. It look like somebody done caught him slipping and tripping. Time was ticking and he got his ass whooped. Hey. But you know, I don't know. And listen, you know, I've covered a lot of people who have passed and got caught slipping in Memphis. Please don't send your whole family in my inbox telling me that your brother, cousin, uncle, you know, wasn't in no gang. Stop that. Stop that. Now, how I know he was and you don't, I don't know. But I won't play dumb with you if you don't play dumb with me, little mama. Fuck you mean, little mama. Girl, gone, bye. These folk kill me. Now, I said condolences to the family. Take that and run with it, little girl. I don't owe you nothing. He was in a gang. Take that up with the Memphis streets. That's who put his ass in the gang, not me. Shit. It's probably that tough stuff. Stepping at the wrong people at the wrong time. Running your mouth, popping your gums. That may have got him, you know. Don't come at AUNTEAFEE for reporting what's in the streets. Take that shit to the streets, okay? Respectfully. You don't have to comment in my comment section if you don't like what my upload. Now, I'm trying not to be Laquita with you. You were guests. And guests need to know the guest rules. You need to act accordingly. That's not your resident. You're not a regular. So you need to act like a guest before I remove you. Okay? Okay, sunshine? Okay. Okay. Let's go, y'all. It's always the guest. Now, y'all, come on. Now, I know somebody was saying, AUNTEAFEE play too much. AUNTEAFEE, now I know y'all see, he done been tagged over here. I know y'all see the fear in his, I know. He didn't want to be, this ain't the setting he wanted today. I know y'all know this man done got his ass whooped. Or maybe whoever put them hands, feet, and toes on him may look worse. I don't know. But that... Now, JJ looked normal. He looked normal. He looked like, what in the fuck? AUNTEAFEE, can you lighten it up? Maybe they can't see. Can you back up some, AUNTEAFEE, instead of being all up on me? Dang. God dang. I know Dolph was your boy, but dang. Can you back up some? Shit. Don't do me like that. Nigga. What you thought? Oh, shit, now she said, I done got a retouch. I got it a little curly early. Hello. He got it on his hand. He gonna die truly. He gonna die truly. So that may have been that lady. They may do have the same mama. I think I saw that lady over there in that corner. The same one, Justin's mama. I like this dude better than when she first showed herself. Yeah, I like this better on you. You done let it grow. You done, you know, got it texturized a little, tapered up. That's cute. There she go. Ain't that same lady? Yep, there she go. Yeah, it's finna get ugly. Govan probably on his way back to the to jail. Look like she done got caught up a little bit on the case, you know. She going over them bond agreements and said, don't. around show some drugs and stuff. The nigga face all puffed and duffed and he can't hear. It look like he here, he ain't here. Oh, nigga, give me some of that PP. Give you some of that what? What you want? Dude, no sir. I done seen this before. And shit, MIAJAYE ain't gonna have me in Rolling Stones and Breakfast Clubs and I ain't finna have to no nigga, give me that PP. Piss for me, can you pee? I need to see what that PP do. Cause you, my friend. Oh no, you ain't my friend now. Oh no, you. Don't in Montana. You. Something ain't right. Something ain't right with your picture. No. You ain't charming me. You ain't sweeting me. You ain't doing none of that. I am not Kamisha White. Nigga, that thing don't do nothing for... It don't do nothing for you, Judge. Nothing. But I do need some of that PP. Can you give me that PP? God damn. I can't get no expression. God damn. God damn. Do you understand, sir, that I am not going to get you to get me disbarred or indicted, whatever agreements and arrangements you had prior, whatever you thought that I was, no. The answer is no. They watching all of us. And oh boy, them kinfolk, boy, I don't want them to mistake me for family. None of that shit. I don't know. Piss in the cup or take your ass straight to jail. Okay? We clear? And if your shit come back dirty, please understand me. If you leave wherever you stand, please understand me the way the feds and everybody. Baby, did you see MIAJAYE? Oh, she ain't playing. Sir, can you pee for me, please? I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, go and piss in the cup. Judge, you want that pee red now? Right now? Judge, you're not gonna give us a minute to go and find some warm pee to pee in the cup for it? You ain't gonna right now? He ain't got no time to take a pill or some herbs and try to flush that shit out? Oh, God. Praise God. Praise God. Thank you, Lord. Because I knew if I'd have told that he... Maybe they'll lock him up in here. They'll stop threatening me. Thank you, Lord. Judge, I don't think that's fair. You just not giving us, you just sprung this on us and you just adding this condition. It wasn't there before. What you doing? MIAJAYE said one by one. And her mind right here, she's saying, these niggas don't know it's more than one way to skin a cat. Yeah. You thinking y'all gonna fuck me up because they done got bored? Shit. Nah. No, sir. I don't even want to look at you. Don't be giving me no eye like this is not the plan. Nigga, fuck that.
By side, Fernandez Govan and Jamarcus Johnson stood before Judge Jennifer Mitchell in court.
Now they can't look at each other.
Both are out on bond.
Both of you have bond conditions that you both need to be aware that you are in compliance with.
Govan is accused of hiring Justin Johnson and Cornelius Smith to shoot and kill Young Dolph back in 2021. The motive has yet to be revealed. Earlier this year, Jamarcus Johnson pleaded guilty to helping Justin, his brother, evade police after the murder. Prosecutors say Jamarcus played no role in the actual shooting and killing of the beloved rapper. Jamarcus has not been sentenced pending the trial date of his co-defendants.
Their disposition is tied to the trial defendants. So what we have been doing is resetting them about on 45-day increments and continuing their supervision.
In court, the judge made an addition to Govan's supervision requirements.
Does Mr. Govan do drug screening? I know he's not supervised by pretrial. And I know pretrial does screens.
He does not. He's under basically home arrest.
Along with house arrest, Govan is now required to complete random drug screenings once a month during the remainder of his case. His attorney, Handel Durham Jr., has told WRT they won't be seeking a resolution until after Justin Johnson's and Cornelius Smith's trial, which is set for this coming March. At the time, Durham said there were no plans for Govan to testify against either of his co-defendants. At the time, Durham said there were no plans for Govan to testify against either of his co-defendants. Reporting from...
That's because they done already gave all the information that's needed in the case. They only are gonna hit the stand if need be. Yeah, y'all do know that, right? Somebody know it. It's written all over his face. You don't have to say a word. They beat your ass with feet and hands. Oh, wow. I think his mouth may be wired, child. It's written all over your face. Because, you know, he normally would give some expression. Y'all do know that, right? You don't have to say a word. It is never the same. It's direct, but it's never unmovable. Just smile, just smile, just smile, just smile for me. Justice for Dolph. Justice for Dolph. We got to keep our eye on her too. Okay? Now that's mosey on over to DJ Envy. The Breakfast Club. MIAJAYE speaks on Young Dolph legacy, justice, black men deserve to grow old, and more. Let's listen.
Hi, it's DJ Envy, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We also have Lauren LaRosa, which is our guest host. We got a special guest in the building. We have Miss Mia. Breakfast Club. Everybody, it's DJ Envy, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We also have Lauren LaRosa, which is our guest host. We got a building. We have Miss MIAJAYE. Welcome.
Hello, hello. How are you guys?
How are you feeling?
Good morning. What's happening?
I'm feeling pretty blessed.
Good.
We're
If you don't know who MIAJAYE is, of course, she's Young Dolph's fiance, also the mother of his children. And I just want to say thank you, because last year we went on this, this year we went on a huge car show tour, and you allowed me to share some of Young Dolph's works with the world. Cars and art artifacts.
She what? She
And I just want
allowed.
to say thank you because last year we went on this, this year we went on a huge car show tour, and you allowed me to share some of Young Dolph's works with the world. Cars,
So that means she didn't sell it.
artifacts, jewelry.
She still own
It
it.
was just
Yeah.
an amazing show. So I just want to say thank you for allowing us to do that and show that to the world.
For sure. Thank you for even inviting us to collaborate together.
No, I think it was a great collaboration.
For even inviting us and thinking of us to collaborate together.
No, I think it was a great collaboration. I just want to say thank you for that.
And I love your Black Men Deserve to Grow Old movement. Tell people what that is.
So, that movement, it started off as a campaign, honestly. I lost my brother in 2020 to gun violence. He was an honest working man, had a car dealership. One of his customers took his life. And after that happened, it really devastated me. Like, we were 3 years apart. If you see my children, like, just how they interact, engage, that was me and my brother. So I was just, like, I couldn't believe men deserve to grow old. Like, that is so messed up that, like, it's so risky. The odds be stacked against Black men like they are. And so I started it as a campaign just to raise money for the families that I was talking to, like the different people who were connected to me that had experienced loss, as well as my sister-in-law, just to be able to help. And I wanted to raise awareness, like, y'all, this interracial crime problem that we have, where we're just taking each other's lives real senselessly. Love is lacking.
So not cool.
We need to do something about it. So I started it as a campaign.
We don't. The Black men and women
like
are
3
the
months
new
later, y'all just took it the
KKK.
same type of way, like just violently, prematurely, without it's like reason-wise, it's like it's not a good reason for these men just to be snatched from their families and communities and stuff. And so it just, after his death, it just amplified. People listened more. I think the message resonated more, like, dang, you were talking about that, and then it happened to you even closer than it did before. A call to action and a message that's meant to be spread within the Black community first and foremost, that we need to do better amongst one another, because we taking fathers from families, and a message that's meant to be spread within the Black community first and foremost. That
Well, you holding up? I mean, you must feel it every time there's a court case, every time you hear the music. So how are you doing?
So, for sure, I mean, I feel it. It's like I relive my life, like over and over again, like that particular day, the taking of, in so many different types of ways. And to be honest with you, the question was asked when we were here, like, how do you maintain your strength? I feel like, man, from God. It's no other, and I know as cliche as that may sound for so many, like, what does that mean? I get how cliche that may sound, but it's like, I really don't have a true answer outside of that, because it is heavy. It is me using my voice to advocate for the people I love the most that was taken from me violently. And it's not just for them, it's for our whole community, because this could happen to anybody's family, brother, husband, fiance, whoever. And it's like, it's heavy, but the burden feels very light. And I can't quite explain why, other than, like, it gotta be God, He gave me this, he knew when he created me that I was gonna be carrying out this task. I didn't, you couldn't have told me November 17th, that this was something I was gonna have to carry. And so for me to be able to stand up, for me to be able to hear his music, all it does is like really fuel me. When I hear like his interviews, I didn't listen to him like that when he was here because I was too busy being a mom and taking care of the family and doing things. And I just couldn't keep up with everything he had going on. But now when I listen, it's like I feel like he's giving me messages. Or I take them as messages of encouragement and just like views. I didn't listen to him like that when he was here because I was too busy being a mom and taking care of the family and doing things. And I just couldn't keep up with everything he had going on. But now when I listen, it's like I feel like he's giving me messages, or I take them as messages of encouragement and just like keeping me going. And you know, like I don't know, I'd be thankful that he has so much on wax. You know,
I wonder about that. You know, I don't think you ever truly heal from the type of trauma you experience, but when you constantly see, you know, his interviews, you know, videos, because, you know, I feel like I'm always seeing Dolph on my timeline. Does that help or hurt?
I mean, I feel like it helps because it's peace.
Yeah,
he
and
brought
still
peace
connecting.
in my life. Like that life that I spent with him, it was a beautiful time in my life. Even though in the thick of it, I'm gonna be honest, you know, you go through so much with people, but the good definitely always outweighed the bad. And it's like when I reflect on who he was to me, it's like I smile. Like it's like I hear his laugh, or so many things that sparks a memory from the time that I enjoyed the most. You know, so it's like I feel good to hear him, see him. I smile. You know, sometimes I could shed tears, but they're not always tears of sorrow. It's because I've now accepted that we're only here for a finite amount of time, and we ain't meant to be here forever. We all gotta check out at some point, and unfortunately he did, but I loved hearing him and seeing him.
How did y'all meet?
We met, so I was in college in Memphis, and my roommate at the time, she was like, it's a guy I want to introduce you to. She was friends with one of his friends, and I'm like, listen, anybody that's associated with homeboy birds of a feather flock, I'm straight. Okay. No, and she was like, he rapping. I listened to the music. I wasn't into rap at that time in my life at all.
What were you listening to?
I was listening to like neo-soul. So I have a background in like music, but like classical, jazz, neo-soul, gospel, all of that, right?
You
and
like Jill Scott, Floetry, Erykah Badu,
all of that.
That's
Jasmine
my vibe
Sullivan,
too. I'm with you.
That's
all
your
of that.
energy too.
That's my energy. That is really my energy. Always has been. So when she would play him, I'm like, listen, I'm straight. Like, I'm straight. But once
I'll pass.
she said that for a long time. Once we actually met, he was really too cool for school for me. Like, we met at the mall, finally, and he like, put your number in my phone. I'm looking like, boy, like, you too cool for me, but whatever. And it was just a real easy going, like, we just got up as friends, and when he spoke, and when we talked, and when we, you know, just kicked it, I was like, dang, he really is filled with some substance. Like, he's very intelligent, or he's very focused and determined. So all of those things, it was those character traits that really attracted me to him. And after a long time, I was like, I fell in love with him because he was like different than what the eye just saw, you know? So, I don't know. To be honest, it's really one of his songs. One of the songs when I really, my go-to is like this song called You Got It with Vito. And I feel like he talking to me. I mean, when he was here and he played the song, I was like, oh, you talking about me? But it's like this, you know, like, baby, you got it. You look like a goddess. You got me, like, the words that he's saying, it's like when I need to be picked up, like, to find another one like you, I doubt it. You know, just all of these different types of things. Like, it's your world. They can't do nothing about it. Like, it's something that breathes life into me. Like, just keep going. That he
got you,
will
boo.
be proud of you just for keeping going. You know.
Advocating for a fair trial. What do you mean when you say a fair trial?
So it's a lot of things.
Let's go,
It's
Mia.
a lot of things, obviously, I can't say. But the thing is that, you know, each victim, it's a victim's bill of rights, right? And you're supposed to communicate with them. You're supposed to update them. It's been things that, like, I've been updated via the media, you know, and it's just a form of disrespect that I felt like, why should I get on the internet and see anything there first, you know? And I just feel like the courtesy let us know. It's been things that, you know, just the way I feel like the family was being handled, just as when they do give us updates, and we're like, oh, we don't like how that, you know, that don't sound kind of right, like a low bond like that. And it's like, well, this is what we doing. And I've talked to other people consulting with other attorneys and former U.S. attorneys, and they're like, well, you know, your voice should be heard. Like, if it's something that you guys are not really liking, it doesn't sit well, like, have they tried to, you know, talk to you guys about meeting in a better common ground or presenting different types of terms? I'm like, no, it's pretty much like, this is what it is, you like it, this is what we doing. And you know, it's a U.S. case, and so it's not a DOLPH case or whatever the case may be. But I'm like, listen, this is not fair the way that this is being handled. And if we have rights as victims, like, let's honor those rights and let's respect the family and let's do a better job.
Do your job.
And making sure that the family is, you know, in agreement with what's going on a little bit more. Especially if there's room for that, let's make room for that.
Right. What's your thoughts on Memphis? How do you feel about Memphis? Because, of course, Memphis, he was killed in Memphis. But Memphis has so much love for Dolph, right? And I've seen it at the car show we did in Memphis. I mean, the amount of people that came out and was crying and just happy to see everything from his artifacts to how it was built to the Dolph Museum that was built. What's your thoughts on that? Because he took your baby.
Yeah, no, for sure. And my brother. Because my brother was there too. You know, it's bittersweet for me because Memphis is very supportive even of me, the movement, my kids, just everything, you know, like Dolph. And it's really like kind of split. Like, for me, it's very hard because I'm this person that's like, listen, like, you with me, you not, like, just get away from me type of thing. And it's kind of hard with it being a city
that love the man hating.
You know, you could be in support over here, you could be in support there, just different types of places and stuff like that. And it makes me feel uncomfortable because I be like, where you really stand? I feel like that's what kind of be in the back of my mind in a sense.
Don't trust none of them.
And, you know, safety-wise, it's just like, not even just in terms of Dolph, it's just like it keeps seeming like it's being worse and worse. And not just in Memphis, but in a lot of urban areas where, for me, safety-wise, I'm like, listen, nowhere near it, you know? But at the same time, it's so hard not to because he did love that place. And there is so much work to be done, and there is a huge support. And I do have love for Memphis because that's where I did my growing years. I grew up as a young woman in Memphis. So I definitely have love, but it's very bittersweet.
Is it
That's
true
honest.
The judge was removed from the case?
It was. That was one of the things that I learned via the internet, via social media.
Why? The judge was removed from the case?
It was. That was one of the things that I learned via the internet, via social media.
Why?
So how I understand it, he was removed because there was one of the what do you call them people? Defendant.
Ha! Them people.
He made a song in jail, and he was reprimanded by the judge, but the judge didn't follow the proper protocol in reprimanding him, and so for that, he had to, recuse himself, which basically like, hey, if this wouldn't have happened now, later on down the line, it could have been like, we want to
Mistrial or something.
yeah, or something like that. So I see the benefit, but also it was just so many things.
Why he
about
got
it,
rights and he was wrong in
that
doing what he
had,
doing. I get it.
kind of. It's just a lot, and I guess you have to understand the legal system for how those type of technicalities happen. But it's basically how it happened. But he's a seasoned judge, very seasoned. I've done my research on him, very fair. Seemed like he would be very appropriate for the case, but things have happened in a different type of way. So
I don't know. For a crime so heinous, they gave him a bump.
When you asked about that, what was the explanation of like even just the number?
well, they're very vague, So, and I get that, like, and I honor the vagueness because there is a sensitivity that you got to protect information and stuff. So they weren't very direct about why that happened, right? But they said that this was one of the best. This was a decision that they had to make, that they feel like they were making a pretty much good decision.
Yeah, because he snitched.
So we gotta wait and see.
You just have to trust so much right now in things that you don't understand. Is that really tough? Like, what do you worry about most when it comes
Trust
to
God, baby girl.
And
Trust
you know what? I'm
God.
glad you just said,
Don't
it's
trust
like
them.
the
Trust
so
God.
much, that's why it pulls you. Like for me, I've just been pulled to like, you gotta just trust God. You gotta
Trust
lean
God.
not to your own understanding. You gotta lean
Absolutely.
to God's understanding, because I will never understand
Absolutely.
why he was taken, to why the process is like what it is, to so many different types of things, and that's why I'm like,
Trust
you
in
know
the
what?
Lord
Let me
with
just
all thy
make sure
heart and
my
lean
heart
not to
stay
thy
in the
own
right type
understanding.
of posture and condition. So my
Acknowledge
prayers
him
can
in
be
all our
honored,
ways,
like that justice
and he
be
will
served, and
direct our
that I
path.
will one day understand soon enough.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's nothing. I can't sit back and just keep worrying about it, because it's not gonna do any justice for my body, my physical health, my mental health, my spiritual health, me being able to have the strength to keep going for my children. I just gotta be able to trust in the process.
Shout out to MIAJAYE.
Everything's
Shout out to
gonna work out
MIAJAYE.
for the good,
How much of it is too much to take in? Like, because do you want to know the why and the who and the what?
I do.
Like, really?
I do. I want to know the why and the who. I want to know though. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure once that time comes and those actual trials come, I'ma probably be shaking, and I know I probably will, because when my brother, I sat in like one of his, like, so Dolph's taking kind of overshadowed my brothers, right? But in the beginning of my brothers, I would go and I was listening and just hearing the
Detail.
defendant talk and whatever the case may be. I was just shaking, like, I cannot believe this. It was so just
surreal.
Yeah, and it was like I can't quite explain how I'm
Evil-hearted,
feeling.
evil-minded.
It's gonna take a lot out of me, but it's just something I'm gonna have to take. I'm just gonna have to take it, because I do want to know why. Because I need that type of understanding. Like, why would you? What was so severe for that to happen? Like, I need to know the facts.
And how are you?
I'm going to bypass the part about Trey, her kids, because I know that Trey went through some emotional things with his dad's passing. I remember him saying if they loved him so much, why did they, kill him. You know, he didn't. So I'm just going to only play the part at the end when she got him some help and he was channeling what he had to learn to channel his anger. I'm going to pick up there. But just in case my little tablet kick out, I really appreciate this interview. This was well needed at this time. It illustrates to me that she's found her inner peace and strength, and she's gonna stand flat foot firm. None of them are no longer intimidated by the pain, the fear, the hurt, the injustice. They are ready to battle this legally. Kudos. Shout out to MIAJAYE and the Thornton family. Dolph chose well. He made an awesome choice of someone to stand in the cut in his absence. If y'all don't have a MIAJAYE, you don't know your worth as a man. Yeah.
Or 8 years old. I'm tired of not letting him, you know, like making him feel like I'm scared of him. And I was like, I don't think he think you scared of him. He was like, well, I'm gonna speak up. He spoke up. He stepped to the dude. He got picked up by his little karate suit up in the air about 6 feet off the ground, or about 3 feet off the ground. And he got dealt with, and I had to allow that to happen because, I mean, it was hard to watch.
But you were there when it happened.
Yeah, I was there. I had to walk out because I was like, listen, I just don't know. But I needed to let it happen because I did respect his mentor, his coach or whatnot, and it needed to happen. And from that day on, he ain't tried me, him, nobody. And the coach told him, like, man, you got a spirit that's trying to get you to self-destruct. You angry, I understand, but you need to learn how to control it. Self-control is everything, right? And afterwards, I was like, what did Daddy used to always say? He was like, if you're not in control, you out of control. And I was like, so we need to stay in control, because being out of control, like, you gotta maintain self-control. And so we worked through those. And when I tell you, from that day and just ongoing, my son, it's like a burden was lifted off of him, and he's doing so much better, so much back kind of to his old ways and his everything, right? And afterwards, I was like, what did Daddy used to always say? He was like, if you're not in control, you out of control. And I was like, so we need to stay in control, because being out of control, like, you gotta maintain self-control. And so we worked through those. And when I tell you, from that day and just ongoing, my son, it's like a burden was lifted off of him, and he's doing so much better, so much back kind of to his old ways and his old self. And I get to establish and, you know, just like I said, the milestones for generational wealth.
So y'all straight.
Yeah, thank God.
Praise be to God.
Thank God. Thank God. Like, we are.
What's your day-to-day like now? Like, as a mom, as a business owner? I think, you know, we talked to you a lot about, like, Dolph, but, like, what are you like on a day-to-day as a businesswoman because of all of that you got to watch and be a part of?
Can y'all hit the like button for Auntie Fee? Please. We will pause for the cause. We 45 minutes in. We done been to court. We done been to court. We done been to New York on the breakfast show at dinner time. And a smile here and a tear here. You know. Can y'all hit the like button for Auntie Fee? I love the fast. Huh? Friends. What y'all think about that? That lip. I know his lip. Did he look a little swole to you? Why y'all doing that? Let me see. Y'all hit the like button yet? Auntie Fee, you just gonna stay right here? Is this better? Man, y'all need to hit the like button for Auntie Fee. Y'all been tripping. You trip, I trip. Just like that. Y'all know me. Lord, what I done hit. Oh my goodness. Anybody want to ask Auntie Fee what she want for Christmas? I need a tablet. That's what I need for Christmas. All I want for Christmas from my tea sippers is a tablet. So I won't be having all these issues I be having when I bring you pictures and a video. But in the meantime, right now, can you hit the like button? That was for the people who asked. I can take some donations to get a tablet. Thank you very much for asking. I appreciate your concern and love for Auntie Fee. I really, really do. We probably gonna have a drawing like we did last Christmas, y'all. For the for the members. You know what I mean? For the client, I said clients. Oh my goodness, get out of work mode, girl. Ha! For the tea sippers that have the membership will be more than for the subscribers. So you may want to get a membership. Have y'all hit the like button yet? Y'all ready to go back to the interview with MIAJAYE at the Breakfast Club? Let's go.
Because of all of that you got to watch and be a part of.
Man, like, I'm going to say running around with a chicken, like a chicken with my head cut off. And not, like, seriously, because it really, everything works its way out. But, you know, it's like I'm taking on mommy, daddy, business. Like, I have so much more responsibility than when he was here, right? And it's just like I have to take off multiple hats. So I start off the day, I'm mommy. You know what I'm saying? Making sure lunches get out. All of the same stuff I used to do. Lunches get out. Breakfast gets made. Kids get out to school. Then I'm working on various parts of my business. The advocacy part of my business. Trying to actually, like, you know, we got to make money to keep the business sustaining itself and stuff like that. So that part of it, leading a team, doing that, having to cut that off clean, like, you know, so when my kids come home, they have me back. And that's such a, I can say when he was here, he didn't want me to work at all. Like, anything that I was doing at that time in his life, he probably was like, you're getting on my nerves. Can you just be in the kitchen, cook us some good meals, make a smoothie? I don't know, y'all had a thing one time. He's like, can you make me a smoothie? But just doing all of these things, keeping the family together, that was my priority. And, you know, the only way that he bought into it was that, like, I used to be like, let me do my chores first, and then I'll go do my business, right? So now that's the same mindset that I have. Like, okay, let me do my chores. My chores is being there for my kids, doing homework, all of that stuff. Once that's done, then you can do whatever you want to do business-wise. And that's kind of, I'm juggling that, and it becomes very chaotic and a lot, but I'm getting through it. I'm getting through.
Oh, wow.
Were y'all planning the wedding?
We were like, so we were in that, like, listen, we had just told our therapist or whatever, like, we're ready to start doing
Oh, y'all was going to therapy?
Yeah.
Okay.
We were doing therapy, and it was, I would recommend that to anybody. If you want to break stuff,
right,
wanting to, like, walk away or anything within your relationship, go to therapy first. And we had a faith-based therapist, and that really helped us a lot because that's really where relationship starts or whatever. And it started to, I could even see the changes in him, like with our, like, what is the duty of a husband, and like you're the leader of the household. And so a lot of things, like when she would put things in certain types of ways, he was grasping it. He was changing. I could see how he was dealing with me, and me too. What's the duties of a wife? And so we got to a point where we was like, we cannot wait to like celebrate this moment, because we've come a long way. And so she had just sent me, like, on November 15th, she had just sent me the questions for the premarital counseling. And I was like, okay, when he comes back from out of town, he had left that Monday. Let's see, I think that was the same day that he left to go to Memphis was the day
that he was supposed to be in town, and he was supposed to have been taken out that Monday.
But once he comes back, we gonna get on so we can start doing this. One of my
rumor has it that Dolph was supposed to have been taken out on that Monday, but he was not in town. He was supposed to be, but he wasn't. So this is all a part of that premeditated stuff. He was supposed to have been taken out a different day. And that's why the word was that he could not come out of the cookie shop alive. So does she know that there's more people involved? Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Because, yeah. If I know that Monday was a key date and that he was supposed to be in town, but he wasn't, if I know that, then she know that. If I know that he was supposed to be taken out that Monday, then she know that. Trust me, she knows that more people are involved. That's why she said, I want to know who all is involved and why. Why? I want you to tell me why. I want you to tell the people what was that crucial, detrimental that you had to assassinate him like that. Yeah.
Premarital counseling. And I was like, okay, when he comes back from out of town, he had left that Monday. Let's see, I think that was the same day that he left to go to Memphis was the day she sent it to me. And I was like, okay, our sessions was on Wednesday. I was like, he gonna be out of town, but once he comes back, we gonna get on so we can start doing this. And one of my girlfriends was planning like a big party for Future, actually. And I was like, as soon as you get done, she was a wedding planner. I was like, as soon as you get done with that, we're gonna send our little deposit and get started. And it was gonna be a surprise wedding. We wanted people to show up for my birthday, and they thought they was coming to like a ball, a gala or whatever, and we were gonna get married, and he wanted his parents to have their vows renewed there.
Oh wow.
And that's where we were in the planning phase of things. It was like we ready to celebrate how far we've come. And that Wednesday came, and it was like you could have never paid me to believe that we wasn't gonna have a chance to dive in. Like the questions, I was like, these questions good. Like I cannot wait to go into therapy with him with these, and we just never made it there.
Wow.
Never made it there.
I'm so sorry that you gotta go through any of this.
Absolutely.
You know, that's why your organization, your movement is so important. Even just putting that into the universe, black men deserve to grow old.
Absolutely.
Yes, we do.
Support
Black women as well,
the
but
cause,
yes,
the
black
mission.
men definitely. Absolutely. You know, so it's
The
just
cry for help,
yeah, man.
for our black
I'm
men.
sending you healing energy always. Absolutely.
Awesome interview. Shout out to MIAJAYE. Shout out to the Breakfast Club. Shout out to Young Dolph. Long live Dolph. Justice for Dolph. Most definitely black men do deserve to grow old. Black men deserve to be thy brother's keeper. Black men deserve not to die by the hands of other black men. It's time for black people to grow up. And it's time for black men to man up. AUNTEAFEE, baby, do you mean man up? Man up, men up, however you want to say it. But it's time to grow the fuck up and stop killing each other. Okay?